Boy, it gets so quiet once. Good morning. Welcome back to CRN. We got a pretty good group this morning. Maybe we're back on the rise, and so we've got some fairly new folks. Joel's been with us once before, and we've got some of our regulars, and so we're going to have a good meeting this morning. Let's just to get back in the habit. Let's try to do a 2-minute. I may hit the timer, but let's try a 2-minute commercial this morning for everybody. I know some of you're not going to get more than 45 seconds. I know, but let's try to keep it at 2 minutes or less, and we'll go from there this morning. So instead of just asking, I'm going to just call names this morning. Do it a little bit different than what we have been doing, but. Susan, would you start us off this morning? I'll keep everybody on their toes this morning. So, all right.
Good morning. I'm Susan Forey with Bancorp South. I work at the 7000 Rogers Avenue location, across from Mercy Hospital. We're open at that location from 8 in the morning till 5 in the lobby, Monday through Thursday. And on Friday, we're open until 6, lobby and drive-through. Drive-through's open until 6 every day. And then we have the longest Bancorp South Saturday hours. We're open from 9 till 2, drive-through only. So you can get us 6 days a week there. Call us, get any information you need over the phone. We do a lot of phone customer service, it seems. People are less and less coming into the bank. So please remember, you can call your banker and ask them things that you would normally walk in and ask. I'm still very proud that we offer a free checking account. It's just a consumer checking account. If you keep $100 in your account or use your debit card 5 times a month, it's a free account. We have a lot of people lately, it seems, that have been asking about free checking accounts. So that is something that we still offer. Interest rates on mortgages are still really good right now. So please contact your bank if you're paying a higher interest on your mortgage. See if maybe it's a good time for you to refinance. I'm Susan with Bancorp South, and our slogan is right where you are. We're in 8 states, so come and see me at the one across from Mercy Hospital. Thank you.
All right. So if you need any of that, go see Susan or one of the other branches. She probably doesn't want to see everybody that wants to come, but she'll see as many as she can. You try. All right. Charles, come on up and come next.
Well, good morning. I am Charles Constable for a company called Primerica Financial Services. We offer families a way to create a budget, stick on a budget, get out of debt, hopefully retire when they want to retire. We offer life insurance. So those are the things that we offer. Every family that I meet with gets a free financial game plan. Financial game plan will break down that budget, when you want to retire, how much you need to be saving for retirement, and how much protection that you would need for life insurance and things like that. We also offer a company that possibly could save you some money on your auto and home insurance as well. So again, I'm Charles Cox, Primerica Financial Services. Thank y'all.
Okay. So if you need any of the financial and planning and all that, and possibly the life insurance or some of those things, be sure and get a hold of Charles. Or if you know somebody that does, have them get a hold of Susan or get a hold of Charles. And so it's not just us, but you got to remember it's to network and get with everyone else. All right. May, would you like to come up this morning?
Good morning, I'm May O'Donnell with High Society. We're at 518 Main Street in historical Van Buren. We're a clothing store, and we have things that are eclectic, chic, and a little whimsical. We've got the Junk Fest coming up on the 2nd and 3rd, and that's going to be, we're going to have booths from 8th Street all the way down to 4th. So that'll be something to come down and check out. And we're also, the main Metro Gallery, I'll get it right here, is giving away a car, a brand new Camaro. The tickets are $20, and so you can, if you win this car, you tell your friends you're driving your $20 car. Take a picture of the expression on their face, it'll be priceless. But come on down and see us. We have things going on. We're open on Thursday nights till 8 o'clock, so we'll see you then.
All right, and Thursdays in the evening are probably the busiest night you will see on Main Street. At least a couple of blocks there are no parking spaces because there's people down there, and it's good to see that on Main Street in Van Buren in the evening. So come on down for those and stop in and see May. And, maybe buy some chic, eclectic, or whimsical things. It's kind of neat thing. All right, Joel, you want to come up?
Oh, sure. All right.
Catch you off guard.
Yeah. All righty. Good morning, everyone. My name is Joel Relaford, Team Fearless. Okay, and I guess what you could call me is your local travel guy. Although I'm not a travel agent. Okay, I just show people how you can vacation on any budget. So basically, 4 and 5 star vacations at 2 and 3 star prices. Like I said, whatever your budget is, you can definitely find yourself all around the world traveling. So something I have experienced. So then when you go on travel, you can show your family where they should be instead of sitting at home or just sitting at work. You're in Belize or Greece or Spain or where I was 2 weeks ago, Dominican Republic. They're on the beaches just sitting there smiling. You should be here. So, like I said, we have over 5,000 trips on the books. So, they're on a 12-month rolling calendar. So, trips all around the world, all through the United States. If you love to travel, Vegas, California, New York, wherever you want to go. So, I just show you how you can do that. So, I am not a travel agent. Okay, and then also, what's getting ready to break through, and a game changer is the Fly card. So this is a smart card. This is one of our newest products. This is the future of transaction, travel and transaction. Okay, you can put all your debit and credit cards on one ultra secure card. There's no numbers on here, so those people that are swiping people's, credit cards numbers, they won't be able to do that with this Fly Smart card. So it has a beacon technology. So whenever you have a hotel reservation, or if you go to a restaurant reservation right when you walk in, okay, they're going to know that you're there. So this is going to be the future of transaction and travel. So like I said, if you love the vacation, recharge the batteries. Okay, so I'm the man to talk to. Thank you.
All right. So if you have anybody that you just really want to come see you or be where you're going to be at, get one of those little banners from Joel. And so send them a picture. They should be here too. Okay. All right. Joanne, why don't you come up and talk to us this morning?
I'm Joanne with Pain Go Away Magnetic Jewelry. We try to stop your pain the best we can. I've been asked so many times, how does it work? And from what I've read on the internet, your body, electronics and magnetics don't mix. And your body has electronics, tells your brain where you're hurting and all this stuff. Well, the magnetic goes in and interrupts that signal. So you think you probably are hurting, you just don't know it. It just doesn't come through. Now that's my explanation. I don't have any craft shows coming up. I just set up at Farmers Market downtown Fort Smith by the bridge, down by the merry-go-round. Ferris wheel. And I'm down there every Saturday morning from 7 to noon if it's not raining and until it gets cold. If you need to reach me otherwise, my phone number is 479-461-5488. And we do make custom jewelry, whatever you need. If we can get the color, we'll make it for you. So I'm Joanne with Pain Go Away.
Okay, so if you need the magnetic jewelry, give her a holler. All right, Don, why don't you come up?
Hello, I'm Don Forey with Alert Alarm Systems. We're a local alarm company, been around since 1976. We're family owned and operated. We do everything from monitoring security and fire systems to the installation of those systems. We also do camera systems, and we do access control. Everything from homes to businesses, to factories, to schools. We can do all of that. We operate in eastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas, so if you know anybody that has any questions or has another provider that they want to switch to, just have them give me a call, 651-8687, and I'm Don with Alert Alarm Systems.
And I will say, after meeting Don, I have received a couple of calls and wanting to do systems, and I am so polite, I just hang up on them.
All right, and thank you for that. Something we haven't been doing lately. But if you've got a shout out for somebody that for a job they've done for you, or somebody that you have been recommending or whatever, be sure and when they get done, be sure and call that out so that we know it and we remember that, and also for our audience on Facebook and online, that they can hear that as well, so that they know that, because that's more of the recommendation and more of the networking. So, okay, Linda, come on up.
And good morning. I am Linda with Cozy Quilts and Things. 2 locations now. One at 10017 Silver Maple Drive in Mulberry, which is not in town, so don't go looking in town for me. You won't find me. You have to go out into the country, which is a good thing. Especially this year, everything is so green and nice out. People have really enjoyed the drive up to the shop. Our second location is at 720 Main Street in Old Town Van Buren. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5, with the exception the Van Buren location, we're open on Thursday nights till 8 and 5 o'clock on Saturdays, and 2 o'clock or 2:30 Saturdays in Mulberry. So, you know, you have a lot of time to come out, look, shop. You're welcome, and you don't have to just run in and run out. I have customers that comes in, and sometimes they'll be there 2 or 3 hours, and you know, just checking out everything that there is. And that's, you know, something that we offer, that, you know, we don't want our customers to feel pushed and rushed to have to hurry up and get out. New fabrics in. We made a running trip the other day, Friday as a matter of fact. Came back with the Little House on the Prairie fabrics, 50 something bolts of that. So those that had been looking for that will be very happy whenever they figure out I do have it. I'm fixing to start cleaning out shelves, see if I can get it put on the shelves and remove some others. So it's a kind of a thing of rearranging. But I'm Linda with Cozy Quilts and Things, and start thinking Christmas, because it's going to be here before you know it.
Yep, we were in the family was in a store Saturday, and they've got, of course, Halloween stuff, but they've got all kinds of Christmas decorations and things out already. And my daughter sounded just like me. She said, "Christmas, it's too early." But if you're having something made, like the quilts or anything like that, it takes time, and you got to plan. You need to have already planned it, and so you're almost already behind the curve. So be planning for that stuff. All right. Well, I'm Ron with Carter's Audio Video, and we do audio, video, lighting, controls, and installation. We can do anything as far as from coming in. If you're moving and you want TVs moved around in your home, we can do that kind of stuff, or set those up. We can do new sound systems in your home. We've done some home theaters. It could be extending your Wi-Fi service from your home to your workshop, 50, 75 feet away. We'll be doing some of that this week. It can be any of those things, or it could be setting up a theater. We've actually got a theater that we've got scheduled that will be going in and doing the sound for in the theater and some of the lighting controls and all. It could be churches. We started out doing churches. As far as the sound systems and video, putting the words on the wall or whatever, that kind of thing, the lighting systems for churches, we can do all of that as well. So anything from, I mean, once you're a customer, it may be going up and changing one of those light bulbs in the lighting system, to changing a component out that's been hit by lightning or whatever. We can and do all of that. So if you need any of it or know anybody that does, you can call us at 646-5901. And I'm Ron with Carter's Audio Video. All right. This morning, our 5-minute, and we haven't been doing our 5-minute presentation for the last couple of weeks, but our 5-minute presentation this morning is Adam. And so Adam, come on up.
And I have some door prizes that I can give you.
Okay.
I am Adam L. Spain with the Eden Wellness Alliance. Health and wellness the way God intended. All natural, non-invasive approaches to your health, wealth, and relationships. So a brief recap, since this is a 5-minute, to tell you what we do. We do a type of treatment that is what we mainly focus on. It is kind of like a chiropractic adjustment, but there's no snap, crackle, pop. It's called BioEnergetic Synchronization technique, or just BEST for short. And what it does is it lets the body readjust the bones itself instead of the practitioner forcing the body to do something. Usually when you get an adjustment, they have to do that pressure thing, and then there's that crack and that snap. There's a lot of, and a lot of people have that kind of flinch reaction when that happens for understandable reasons. You're putting your body in a strange position. Well, to avoid that defense physiology, we let the body do the adjusting itself, because your bones don't move themselves. Your bones are just a collection of minerals and, you know, live and dead cells working together in there and being constantly made and stuff like that. But they don't have any way to move themselves. The only way that your bones move is if your muscles tell them to. You know, it pulls them. Your muscles either pull, well, your muscles always pull. So they'll pull them this way or they'll pull them that way, and it causes a misalignment. Forcing the bone back into place doesn't necessarily help the problem if you're just going to have that same muscle, remember, to be tight instead when it should be loose. So it takes the idea that we're going to let those muscles move those bones itself, and we do that through letting the body relax and then sink in that relaxed physiology. And we do that through our different things with the BEST. I give you a number, an eye position, a breathing pattern, a word, and then I touch 2 points on your head, and that's kind of the basic thing we do. The treatment's really fast, takes about 5 minutes. But what we want to make sure is that after you get up from that, we make sure that your body's synchronized, we watch you walk, make sure that it's all nice cross, what's called the cross crawl motion, where you're moving your arms and legs in proper synchronicity, and so on and so forth. And it's just a really great technique that goes deep down, even into the subconscious, the autonomic system, to let it run properly without having to sit on the couch for 100+ hours and talk to a shrink, or go to a chiropractor over and over and over and over again. It just works well with you and letting your body use its natural approach, its own abilities to get it back in health. So that's BEST. We also do massage therapy, integrative reflexology, and we use essential oils with the members so that they can have things to take home with them, not just the instructions on the different little exercises or stretches that we talk about when we do the counseling session with someone, but also the nutrients necessary from the essential oils or from supplements that they're taking or the way they're eating. We discuss diet, all those different things. Anything you want to work on when it comes to health, wealth, or relationships, we can do that. And we say wealth and relationships in there because your brain controls. You use your brain to control everything that you do. If you've got some mental hang-ups back there. We can work on that because your brain's hanging on to them physiologically. So if we get it to release that, we can then get the mind to release and let your body go, okay, let's work through this, and your brain gets over those hurdles a lot easier when it's not got a reminder in its body. Why is this muscle back here tight? Oh, I had a car wreck 5 years ago. Well, that's a constant physical reminder of that car wreck that you feel all the time. What if you didn't have to feel it all the time? Would it be a lot easier to let go of the mental anguish that came from that car wreck? Of course it would, because you wouldn't be reminded of it every time you got up from sitting down or woke up out of bed. And if you wake up tight, you're going into defense physiology when you sleep. And that's something that needs addressed, because it means your autonomic system is running in defense physiology. So those are just some tips and tricks and ideas on what we do and how we work it for people. I am Adam L. Spain with the Eden Wellness Alliance, health and wellness the way God intended, and can be reached at 479-207-0872. You can also come, if you call, to make sure, because we got to get you buzzed in, to 523 Garrison Avenue, where we have a office that is located on the 3rd floor. So that is me. Any questions, comments, or observations about what I've said before I sit down?
Well, I have a testimonial for you. So let's see. I had pain in my hip. I went to Adam, one treatment, and I was fine. And I told him, I don't believe this works. And he said, that's okay, it works anyway. And it did.
Right. You don't have to believe it works for it to work, because it communicates with the body in a way that it understands, so it works anyway. I am Adam L. Spain with the Eden Wellness Alliance.
Yeah, you're laughing. Also, one thing I would say too, as far as the oils, my wife is not well. I mean, she just gets sick very easily, and we had about a 8-year period that at least every 4 to 6 months she was sick and or to the point to be in the hospital or down for several days. After I met Adam and we started using essential oils, I put oils on her feet almost every morning of the week. There's only 1 or 2 mornings because of schedule that I can't. But I put oils on her feet, certain oils, and in the last 3 years, she has not been sick more than 2 days. And so, and I attribute it strictly to the oils that we're using, and how Adam taught us through one of the classes on how to use it with reflexology to get the certain areas, keep her healthy. And so, anyway, so
We use the oils on my grandson too, because he has a tendency to get pneumonia real easy. So when we started seeing the symptoms, she'll put the oil on the back of his neck because he doesn't want to take medicine.
Yeah.
And he also, every time he gets a bite from a bug bite, he runs to his mother to get lavender oil put on.
Yeah.
That stops the itch.
Yep, stops the itch. All right. As we get ready to sign off this morning, one of the things I would say, and we do have more here, we've got a pretty decent crowd, but if you're watching, and if you have a business or you are a key person in a business that you can come and be a representative, you should be here and let folks know that know what you're doing and what you have, so that we can help and let everybody else know that as well. So thank you, Joy, and that's why I was wanting you to leave that out, so I could use that. So, all right.
So to pick up Be Savvy, there's articles in there on Van Buren.
Okay. May said that if you pick up the Be Savvy magazine, there's articles on Van Buren as far as things that are going on in some of the stores and stuff there. Any other events that are coming up that we need to know about or make an announcement on before we sign off?
A slight announcement is that we do have on the page on the Facebook page, we have all of our upcoming events up to the end of the year. And the last event is scheduled for December 19th. That is also when we have tentatively put on the yearly potluck breakfast that we have. We usually have it over in Van Buren at Laura's. So we'll probably be getting in contact with her to make sure that's still okay and stuff like that. But all of those are on Facebook. I wasn't playing on my phone. I was actually doing business stuff. They're on Facebook for sharing. So go ahead and share them, and sometimes people will see that and they will be like, oh, I didn't know that was going on. So,
And that's another way of letting folks know that the events. We've got the cards, the little business cards for CRN, and I've got some of those out in the truck if anybody wants or needs more of those. But also use the Facebook page to be able to do that as well. So, okay. All right. Well, until next week then, have a good and productive day. And everybody says, as Adam tells us, bye YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.